Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bernice. So it's amazing how many heartbreaks there have been recently and over the past few years. And it's just crazy because I feel like for there to be a breakup there must be something already coming up. And of late it is quite I wouldn't say it's shocking because it is not a shocking. Like, it is the girls that are doing the breakups now. Oh, it's basically like the girls breaking the hearts of guys, not the other way around as we used to know it now. It's like now the girls know what they're doing, they know what they're about, they know they are worthy, you could say. But I feel like for there to even get to the case where there is a breakup or something, there are things that show you that this relationship is not going well. Sometimes you were just a backup, or you were just the only one in the relationship and you just never knew about it. That's the problem with guys. They could be the only one in the relationship and they don't even know. They think they're like the guy just because they're the guy, or they're fine or something like that. But hey, today I'm just here to give you guys a few tips on how to know that the girl doesn't like you and you're just dating yourself, or you're in a relationship alone, or you're just chasing clouds or whatever. So I have done a few points. I spoke to a few people, and yeah, we actually debated and went to it a bit to see if this was actually true. And one thing, or one common thing, which is said by every single person I spoke to, every single girl I spoke to about this, is that if you really are in love with someone, you really ask them for stuff. Like, it's not like you wouldn't ask at all, but it's very rare, because you were scared of the fact that like they would see you as like a gold digger, or you're with them just for what they can, what they can give you. And most girls don't like that. We want to be in a relationship where it's like we are in it for the person and not because of what the person can give us. So if every single time the person is like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, that should be your first sign for you to know that the girl is not with you for you. She doesn't like you. She just wants to start from you. Because like, if I like someone, I'm not going to call up the person every single day, like, give me money, buy me this, buy me that. Because I am scared that if the person doesn't have the money to buy it and the person rejects it, the person's like, yeah, I'm not getting it for you, and the person leaves me, that's going to break me because I'm in love with this person. But if I'm not in love with you, I would ask you for stuff every single day, because whether you give it to me or you don't give it to me, it is not a minus. It is still nothing, because you are nothing in my life. You're you're not adding or subtracting anything. So if you give it to me, well, thank you. You don't give it to me, well, okay, move on, bye, next. It's like you are easily replaceable, so if it's just like, give me this, give me that, just know you are easily replaceable. She's just using you for what you can give to her. And also my second point is, every single time this girl asks you out and you go meet up with her or something, there's always another friend around. There's always another friend. If a girl likes you, she wants to spend alone time with you. She wants to be with just you. She wants to be around you, spend quality time with you, just chat, just chill or something. But every single time this girl asks you to meet up with her, there's another friend there, or a bunch of friends, or it is never just the two of you. It is always the crowd. Three is a crowd. So it's always like 3 or 4 or 5 people. She's never alone. And when you get there, instead of her to sit with you, hold your hands or kiss or something, it's like, oh, hi, and treats you like how she would treat any other friend, or how you would treat your own friends. That is another sign that you really don't mean anything. You could be her boyfriend, but then there's no love, there's no affection. Just no, honey, yeah, no. She is not in the relationship because she's in love with you, whatever, And if the girl is talking with her friends and everything, and she keeps saying, oh, he buys me this, he gives me that, he buys me this, just know that the friends already know what she's using you for. The friends are quite aware of the fact that she doesn't like you, and you're just someone who provides her needs for her. So you see, there is someone she loves who should never ask for anything, someone she loves who should always meet up with. But you're like the bank accounts, you're like, that person she goes to when she wants something, when she needs something. And when you come meet her with her friend or her friends, and they're eating, or like there's some bills to pay or something, she'd be like, babe, can you please pay for me? How they go all sweet on you, like they just switch. 1 minute they're just being all like, oh, hi, hey, hi, and the next minute when they need something, they're like, babe, honey. Guy, run run, because this alone, yeah, how she switches up her mood on you should tell you so many things. Like, she just needs something from you. So if you're not able to provide for her and her friends at that moment, just know the relationship is over. It's just that simple. It's not something that can be like debated or something. The relationship is just over. My next point is that, like, the kind of relationships where the girl doesn't check up on you, and it's always you having to do the calling, the texting. So you initiate every single contact. The girl doesn't do anything. She just waits around for you to do it all. She is most likely on her phone, talking to someone she's in love with, hitting up the person who is ignoring her. But you know, you are just like that second option, that fallback. So she wants to still stay on, be on, like, you know, oh, I'm dating. I don't know. For some reason, girls think like it's so cool to be in a relationship. Most girls think it's so cool to be in a relationship. So they like, actually get into a relationship with guys they're not really into, whilst the guy they like is somewhere out there. So then the guy's out there, and then this person they're dating, who is like, you know, their backup, they can let the person be in the relationship alone. I don't know if that makes sense. So the person's in the relationship alone. So the person is the one, like, you know, you the guy are the one always texting, hi, hello, good morning, are you up, how you doing? And she just gives you like, I'm good, you, I'm fine, you. I mean, those who ask you, I'm fine, you, at least that is better. And those who just go like, I'm fine, I'm good, can you come meet me up? Things like that. Can you come meet me up? Bring this, bring that. Yeah, no. Like, I feel like, you know, this kind of things, it's so obvious for guys to see that they're just being used. But the fact that the girl is pretty, or the girl, you know, I don't know, she has like, she's like some good body or something like that, they close their eyes and don't really want to see what is actually being shown to them, because all those things are so obvious to see. It is so obvious that you're just being used, but the guys just don't want to see it. You know, you're always the one starting the conversations, always the one initiating contacts and everything. And even this alone should already be like, you know, a red flag, should be a red flag one alert for you. Girls have so many red flags they write down for guys they do not want, what they don't want to see in guys. I think it is time that guys actually start doing this kind of things too, because it's not just guys that can break a girl's heart. Now girls are doing it, and they're even way worse than guys, you know. They're the one breaking the hearts of guys now. So it is time for every single guy out there to start, you know, to open their eyes and start actually seeing the signs that you were just being used. You were just simping. Like, I don't know. The girl is fine, okay? I'm very sure there are lots of fine girls out there too. And you can't just be like, you know, be a fool for just that one girl just because she looks good and she's not really providing anything to you. Because like, if you're the one initiating the conversations and everything, it means she's not really bringing anything to the table except her body or her face or something like that. So you all need to have like, you know, a bit of self-worth, because if I want something, I need something, and you're always doing it, you're always calling, you're always hitting me up, like, it's like, okay, I got him around my fingers, you know, I got him wrapped all around, he can do anything I want. So it's like, yeah, even if the girl loves you and this is something you do, like, it kind of feels like, bruh, I don't have to stress myself too much, I already have him, so like, you know, it's done, it's dusted. It shouldn't be like that. The same way as girls think they are worthy enough to have guys chasing after them, I think it is time that guys actually relax and let a few girls do the chasing too. Because if you're the one always doing the chasing, trying to keep the whole relationship, then it's not worth it. Because like, for a relationship to work, it has to be both sides. And if you are the only one doing the job, then honey, break it. Like, it's just that simple. It is 2022. It is time to stop simping. Y'all could do so much better. Like, men should see that they also have worth. It's not all about pussy and things like that. You can do it so much better. Peace, and that is all I have to say for today. If I stepped on your toes, well, yeah, I stepped on it. If you're a girl and I stepped on your toes, I stepped on it. So like, yeah, because it is time that the guys did so much better for themselves.